Okay, so every year for our existing pond water feature fountain customers that are actively cleaned out, many of you get your pond drained and cleaned and power washed. We check the fish, get everything set up for the season. And so every year we do this program where we're sending out probably this year about 400 custom quotes that we give you a custom quote for spring as to what your clean out is going to cost with your basic materials. Then in exchange, you get the ability that if you want to prepay that discount in February, you save 10% and you get to pick what week your water feature gets cleaned in the spring. Many of us aren't thinking about cleaning up the landscape in the middle of February. However, for us, when you have so many customers, the last thing I want to tell a customer when we first get that warm April, May day, and they'll get outside and they'll look at it like, oh, I need to get my pond cleaned. They call us up and like, sorry, we'll be there in July. And so I hate that conversation. Then also life gets in the way. So what we found is that every year customers were trying to schedule around their vacations and trying to combine logistics, and costs are getting more expensive every year. So one of the ways that we've tried to combat rising costs and the chaos of spring and avoiding these headaches was to give you, our valuable customers, discounts if you commit to us now in February and March. So basically, you get to pick your clean out, you get to decide when to go through, you know exactly how much it's going to cost, and if you pay us in March, or rather before March 1st, you get to deduct 10% and pick that day. And so this has come out very handy for us because we can make sure that we can afford to give you that 10% discount by coordinating everybody efficiently based on where they're located, how long it takes, and make sure the right crew gets the right job. We try to keep the same crew showing up year after year to clean the same ponds. Just more efficient for everybody. They know the system's inside and out. They know what we're doing, and we can control the expenses from that. This is something that we do every year around now. For new customers that may not know to be watching for it. So I'm going to show you what you're going to get in the packet. But for those existing customers, 'tis the season. You should be getting your form within the next few days. Some are in the mail, more going in the mail. By the time you see this video, everybody should be in the mail. So if you don't see yours, please don't hesitate to speak up. We'll also be sending out some email reminders to get those customers. But let's look to see what you're going to get. So we've got 100 of these envelopes coming out. You see our logo will be on it. So it should jump out. Basically, it's giving you a simple breakdown. You're going to get 3 things inside your packet. You're going to be getting the description of what we're doing for services, and then there'll be a line item that says what your total of the expense is and what the 10% discount is. You will also be getting an itemization in there. But the most important step is right here at the bottom. You're going to be seeing at the bottom, April, May, and June. That way, if you're committing to this program, you just circle what week you want to be done. We're going to confirm that for that week, and then we're going to do our very best to guarantee. We do not guarantee 100% that's going to. Some of these weeks that are in mid-April, mid to late, are just so crazy. Sometimes it goes a little bit before, a little bit after, but at least we know ideally when you want. You're also going to be getting in the packet, there are about 4 different things that we kind of go through. Landscape lighting, underwater lighting. This is the perfect time if you are thinking of upgrading lighting inside your pond. At the time of draining your pond and cleaning it is the most efficient time to do it. So we can afford to give you discounts on that also. We also have devices called iogens that help get rid of string algae. And then we have routine maintenance, dosing systems. These are some of the packages that we put together and allow you to get a discount on that because, again, much more efficient for us to install these things at the time of cleaning. So not that complicated. Just circle the weeks you want, send in the payment. You can deduct the 10%. We will then acknowledge that we received it, get you scheduled. We pencil everything in for the week of. So if you pick the first week of May, it'll be the first full week of May. That we pencil you in for that week. As we get closer, we will then confirm what day of the week it is once we work out all the logistics. So, but that's kind of how the program works. It's worked so successfully for us so far to get you all taken care of. If you don't see your paperwork or you need more details, please don't hesitate to reach out. Outside of that, keep an eye on the mail. Thanks, take care, and hope that helps.